9-year-old Jordan Stafford is walking again after being told he may be confined to a wheelchair for the rest of his life. Jordan was among a group of children from Glad Tidings Assembly who went to Grenada to be part of a one-week camp back in April where he fell. G.L. Charles, president of the Youth Ministries at Glad Tidings, spoke of what transpired.
On day one, we went down and we were very, very excited. When we went to camp, we had some cleaning to do. So we did our cleaning and then we all came together at the kitchen area and we had our first devotion. After devotions, we sent the children up to put their things away, their Bibles, and to come back to eat supper. There was one adult who went with them. And then we had an incident that no one expected to happen. A child fell, and he fell from the upstairs height, which we were told was between 10 to 12 feet. That night we went to hospital, the general hospital, because he was moved from Mirabeau to the general hospital. And we were waiting, that's myself, the assistant president, his Jordan's father, and there were some others as well. And when we saw Jordan, he was lying on a bed. They were moving him to get x-ray done. We eventually went into his room because he was admitted. And he saw his father and he tried to get up the bed to embrace his father. And then he spoke to his father, which was good news for us because we thought about many things that could have happened. And from that time, even before, from the moment he fell, the children, the campers, they were praying. They were walking up and down that room praying.
Lindona Charles, Jordan's mother, said upon hearing of her son's accident, she was traumatized and is thanking God that Jordan is alive today.
When I heard the news, I was traumatized. So many different things went through my mind. At one time, I just, in the spirit, I saw this child dead. I saw that this child was just a goner. But I remember as I got the phone call, I began to pray, I began to intercede, and I began to go before God, and I asked God, why? And his assurance was to me is, all is well. He said, all is well. So that was his word that I got before I went to Grenada. But when I went to Grenada on the Thursday, and I saw that child in that bed, my God, everything fly out. Everything what the Lord have said to me, it was dismissed. Because like I seen this child was just like lying there, and it's like there was no recovery for this child because his face was swollen, his head was swollen, he was so much in pain. And even though he tried to reach out to me, but then he was crying out for pain. And I myself began to cry. But then while I was kneeling before this bed again praying, I remember the Lord said, it is well. It is well. He said it is healed. And you know, even though the police and them said that this child would not be well, he will be crippled for life. He will be confined to a wheelchair. Even some of the nurses said that they never imagined or even thought that this child will live. But what they saw, even when the child came into the hospital. But I just thank God today that this child is alive. And I can also only say, to God be the glory. For God, the hands of God have came down and saved this child, delivered this child, and make him whole. That today, I thank God, even from the doctor, there is no negative report, there is no after effect. I give God the praise and there shall be none.
Jordan is thankful he is able to live a normal life after his accident.
I thank God for giving me life and strength, and I just thank God for saving me and for making me a strength to walk, to eat, and to thank God because before I was eating, I was walking, but thank God for giving me life and strength.
Jordan spent a few days in hospital before he was able to rejoin the camp. He is back to school and does not have any complaints of pain.